Business Alliance podcast, The Journey to Success. And I'm thrilled to be here today with the one and only Janice Parker of Total Life Changes. So Janice, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so honored to be here.
I
on your platform.
appreciate you joining us today.
Yes.
So listen, Total Life Changes TLC for short. Tell me more about the business because I know it's about health and wellness. So tell us more about the business.
So Total Life Changes started in 1999. We are over 20 plus years along. And I've been in the business as a distributor for over 10 years.
Mm.
I joined the business because this little pack of tea, which is herbal, it has 9 herbs in it, holy crystal dust, papaya, gingerbread, persimmon. I was looking for something for my sister. She had came upon a little bit of colon cancer, so I asked the doctor the right question: what could prevent this from happening? Because when your sibling does it, they make you cleanse everything out to look inside. So, unfortunately, the root juice wasn't the greatest, and God put this in my hand, and I sent off for a pack. I started to drink the herbal tea. No caffeine was in it. It was amazing. It flushed my system, but also I had some benefits behind it. The benefits was it started to clear my skin.
Oh wow.
That's my personal testimony.
Wow.
We don't claim that it's going to happen to you, but I have fought with eczema for so long.
Wow.
And the cleansing, I started to see changes in my skin. And then I started to see changes around the muffin tops are going away.
Changes around the waist too, huh?
Mind you, I'm in my 40s at this point
Okay.
because I'm glad to say I'm 56 right now, right? But this is 10 years ago. So I'm 40 plus in, right? And I'm seeing the muffin top go down. I'm getting more energy. I'm seeing the eczema clear up a little something. So I was just amazed. So then I found out not only can I drink the tea, I could sell the tea and encourage people. So the first thing I did was pray. God gave me a scripture, 3 John 2. I covered my business with 3 John 2 and been faithfully to the business. We're in over 173 countries.
Wow.
I have over 1,000 people on my team. Plenty of customers all over the world, which I'm grateful for. But also, this is affordable.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of people look at a lot of different things that work. It's always expensive, and that's why we don't go for health products because everything's so expensive. But my CEO, who is debt free, Total Life Changes is debt free, and he keeps the prices low for people to be afforded. So you can buy 5 weeks for $55.
Wow.
Unheard of, right?
Wow.
You can get the instant flavor that we came out with because everybody's on the go.
Right.
You can get a 25 pack for $35.
Wow.
Who don't want to cleanse for $35?
Right. I think what we haven't really truly understood the benefits of cleansing. So first of all, I'm going to call you one of our legacy members because if you've been in business over 10 years, there's a lot that we can learn from you. So I'm going to be pulling some of that out as we talk through this. But just having folks around who have been in business for a length of time, it gives others inspiration to see what can happen. But talk to us about more of the health benefits of the cleanse, because I think it's something that we're really not talking about that much in our community.
Yes.
I think we have started to broach health and wellness and mental health a little bit more, and I think especially since COVID. But why would I buy a cleanse?
Well, a lot of different reasons. I've learned, because I shouts out to Yale, I gotta say that, because they have a lot of free clinics. And then our company have a lot of great people like a Gary Brechter. He's a human biologist and when it comes to the body, and he came to our platform and he told us about the 5 specific products that we had, and it was amazing. And one of the things he told us is everybody needs a cleanse. When you say detox, people kind of shy away because they think, oh, I'm not on alcohol and things like that. But 11 years ago, before I got into the business, detox was big. Everybody was doing it. And I should have jumped on the bandwagon, but a lot of us didn't because we didn't ask the right questions.
Okay.
We didn't go get the information. People were doing it, but we weren't doing it as a culture. We think drugs and alcohol, people were really focused on getting their bodies together.
Yes.
So when the situation happened with my sister, I got more information. And that's when I started to advocate and say, hey, we all need to do drugs. But then you know how people is, you just want me to buy something.
Right.
And I'm like, no, you can Google this stuff. Google is your friend when it comes to a lot of things. So I Googled and I saw that big, long, 10-foot colon wrapped around, our intestines wrapped around. And I started to research what the herbs and stuff would do individually. And I said, wow, we got something on our hand. And let me take it one step further. When I read off the herbs, do you notice that every herb is herbs from the Bible? Holy thistle, blessed thistle, hydrogen, myrrh, all that's from the Bible. And so it really excited me then. And so with cleansing, a lot of different cultures do cleansing for a lot of different reasons.
Yes.
Say like my African people, they like the cleanse for Ramadan. So 116th Street in New York, I got a lot of business over there. Our Jewish community likes the cleanse just because.
Yes.
My just did some vegan events because the kids, herbs, they love it because now, with vegan, they're still continue. Some of us are doing vegan, and we're still trying to get some of the food out. This is a great way, gentle way to do that. And we as a culture, minorities, a lot of church people, we fast and pray, right? For like 40 days.
Yes.
Great way to cleanse the cravings and all that go out of your body before you start your fast.
Wow.
Because our body starts to crave what? Salt, sugar, salt.
Yep.
So if you do a great cleansing maybe for a month before, your body won't crave and you'll get through that.
Interesting. Such good information. Oh, wow. Thank you for helping to educate us. So tell me some of the challenges. You've been in business a while, and as you've run this business, I know it's not just about sales, right? You've had to learn a lot more marketing, building relationships, things like that. What have been some of the challenges that you've faced over the years running this business?
See, when people start a business, they think they're going to make a lot of money quick. Let me just tell y'all something. Don't think that you're going to be a millionaire overnight.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you for that.
You have to show up and believe in your business.
Yeah.
Right now, I asked a lot of people, why do you do this business? And people tell me why they do the business and everything. I do it because, again, my sister, right? And I came very informational about it. It's a passion of mine.
Yes.
Not only that, because I'm a woman of the church, health is a ministry.
Yes.
We don't talk about that.
Right.
Only time we talk about it is what? Women's Month in church, or maybe Father's Day, or someone gets sick, we may touch on it, but it's a ministry. And we have to adhere to the ministry. And so with doing that, you have to show up in your business every single day, but yet you have to seek information. Yeah, I can show up every day, but if I don't have the right aura about me, you have to want to do the business.
Yes.
People can feel when you don't. You're just there. Like you can walk into anywhere and tell if a person just at work just to be at work or they don't want to be there. I love what I do. So when people come into my energy, they feel my energy and they know that this is something that I love to do. I give them lots of information and I tell them take your time and no rush. Google is your friend. I tell everybody, Google is your friend. Google our company. We've got plenty of posting back 20 years ago all the way to now on all kinds of communities in all different states and all different countries. So do your research. you have to learn about what you got on your hands in order to market it. Marketing is big, as you can see. I am very much into my marketing.
You're famous. You are so famous for always wearing something with your product name or label on it. My favorite is that glitter jacket where you've got everything in glitter on the back. I love that. But yeah, you found very unique
Yes.
ways to market your products. And I will say, I agree too, that your passion for this is infectious. And so wherever you go, wherever you show up, when you come to our events or just anywhere I see you, there's a light in your eye, there's a light in the way that you talk to people and engage people. And I think sometimes when people think about things, products like this, because it's based on sales, that there's a thought that you have in the back of your head about what sales is like, and you kind of cringe. And you're not that person. It's very easygoing, it's easy to talk to you, it's easy to get information. You're encouraging people to go look up the products and the information, but you're making it simple enough so that people can really understand and get it,
Yes.
what they need to get out of it. So I really appreciate that about you.
Thank you so much. Some of the marketing materials that we have, and that when you go into your business and you create, it has to be the right materials.
Yes.
It has to give people a little bit of education, and yet I learned over the years with marketing, you have to give them a price. When you're hiding prices,
Yes.
I had an experience, an awful experience at a vending event. I went to a vending event. I saw something on the table. The lady before me, she didn't know that I was listening to her. The lady before me, it was one price. But I guess when it came to me, the price went up $20. And I'm like, you were just selling it to her.
Oh,
And
that's
so,
horrible.
with that whole experience, I always put
Transparency in pricing.
the pricing on the
Yeah.
table. So therefore, it's one price for everybody.
That's what I'm talking about when I say about that, like the lack of trust, right? When you think about sales and salespeople, there's this idea that it's not trustworthy.
Yes.
So you've already addressed that by making sure it's transparent, it's upfront, therefore you know you can trust me, because what you see is what you get.
And information.
Information, you're always getting good
And I
information.
always come with this, what's in the tea,
Yes.
what's in this,
Yeah,
and I take my time with people. Sometimes people are so brushy,
yes.
like here.
That's good.
And sometimes you want to listen to what people aren't hearing, what they're saying, so that you may not want to cleanse, but you may want this multi-liquid vitamin that our company started
okay.
off of.
All right.
You may not want the liquid vitamin, you may want to cleanse.
Yeah.
You may want energy.
So you're listening, but you're listening in a very deep way. So it's not just for what's being said, it's for what's not being said, and to be able to, I love that, okay.
It helps.
That's
It
important.
helps. One thing I hate in the company, in the sales, is people selling stuff that you don't need.
Yes.
I hate to go home with something I don't need.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
And later regret the decision, right? Yeah.
AKA the Dollar Tree store, right? You go in there for one thing, and you got like 30 things in your, and next thing you know, you don't want a lot of that. So I try to be mindful and not for people to spend money on stuff they don't.
Right. So you're helping them make informed decision, and I think that's a difference than just push, take it. It's an informed decision, do you need this or do you need that, or maybe both, but you're helping them to see where they can make their choice, and I think choice is the key thing, right?
In business, according to what state you're in, you have to know the laws of the land.
Yes, thank you for that.
A lot of people just think you could just, I started a business, let me just go.
Mm.
And I guess we found that out during the pandemic. When everybody was applying for PPE.
Yep.
And everybody wanted to be in business and everybody.
Yep.
But you have to take your eye off the money part.
Yeah.
You have to, we all want to make money, no doubt. But we also want what we're doing to make an impact on
That's
people.
right.
And when I leave here, the impact is not gonna be, oh, she made hundreds, thousands of dollars. It's gonna be, she takes the product, she uses the product, she encourages people, and she gave me information.
But there's more than that to you, and I want to be able to bring this out, because as you talk about making an impact, I think you do have to keep your eye on the money, because the money's the bottom line of your business, right? So I hear you on that, but the impact is not necessarily the same as what the money is. And your impact is that you've grown a successful business for you and your family, that's one piece of it. But you have such great impact in the community. So I don't wanna leave without giving you an opportunity to talk about how you make an impact in the community. And I'm thinking about your Father's Day thing, I'm thinking about the project that you've been doing in the prison system. Please, tell us how you make a bigger impact.
Wherever I go, I usually give out free samples. So with this bag, a 25, I can open it up and there's single sachets in there. So what I do is I just give them to people. Like if you come and you're in my range, I open it up, let you see. Most people, I encourage them by giving them a sample.
Okay.
In my truck, I have a bottle of water. I say, hey, you want to try it?
Try it.
Try it before you buy it, and they say yeah. So I give them if they need water or if they just want to take it and go home. I feel okay with giving somebody something like this because during the pandemic taught us, I don't want to eat from your house. I don't want to eat anything going. I don't want to drink this. I don't want to do this. So if I give this to you, you feel like, oh wow, I can do this because it's.
It's a biblical principle, right? It's like the taste and see principle, like take a taste, see if you like it, and then you can go from there.
Yes.
But you know, taking your business to different levels, and talk to us about the Father's Day event that you've hosted for many years. Why are you doing that?
I remember when I first really got back really deep into church. And one of the mothers said, I joined the ministry, I sang worship and praise.
Okay.
And she said, we want to generate some type of income. What can you think of that we can do? My godmother, Mary Lorette, who was big in my life at the time, was in paradise with her. We started the Corkers thing, and I grew up with a father, but he wasn't my biological father. And he took care of me, spoiled me, I loved him. And then, my biological father, I knew him, but he wasn't in the house with us. And so she said, why don't you do a Father's Day? Celebrate fathers. It doesn't necessarily have to be your father, but a man or a father figure in your life. So I was like, wow, that's like, I never thought of that. Also, it made me go and really kindle with my father, connect with my father. Talk with my father. I was there when he took his last breath. I ushered him into the kingdom because of my discipleship program. And so I started this 11 years ago. And every year, first it was in the bottom of the church. We had about 25 people, the churchmen. Then for a couple of years, it grew. We moved to a different church with a bigger vineyard. It grew from 25 and kept growing and growing and growing. And last year, for the 10th year anniversary, we decided to move it out of the church and into a vineyard. Because right now we're over 100 plus.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Wow. And so the idea is to support, thank, inspire fathers and talk about fatherhood.
Yes, and we have services for fathers coming in. All the vineyard vendors, we have some vendors, they only can sell men's stuff.
Okay, all right.
We got a buffet, I always give them a buffet, I always put round tables down, linen down, let them eat, and of course they go home with some tea.
Of course, of course.
But the money I have been able to generate helps to fund it, helps me to keep focused and help me to give them this extravagant event because I want to give them the best. I like to do things on our best level, right? To make an impact.
Yes.
So fathers are appreciative. When have you ever heard someone putting this much effort
Into
into somebody?
celebrating fathers, I think is so unique.
Yes.
But I love that you've taken what you've learned from your business skills and you just kind of turned it into a ministry and a mission in a way, in a different way. But recently you've started something new that you were mentioning. Talk to me about that project.
So, as I grow a business, you have to start to spend some money on some people to protect your business. And I learned that from the BBA. I had to learn how to get a business lawyer. And so I got a business lawyer and I searched around and I looked and I found one affordable and but this business lawyer, he also is connected because these products will be in the prison system very soon.
Wow.
He is connected to prison.
Wow.
And so he told me, he said, once he heard my story and I sat down and talked with him, because this is the reason why you should definitely have conversations with people.
Yeah.
He learned my background.
Wow.
He was blown away, and he thought I was a good fit for a program called Defy is a nonprofit program that goes into the correctional facilities, and their main goal is to, of course, turn women, men, lives around, and youth as well, and teach them business.
Wow.
And so when they found out that I had spent some time in that type of community, and when I left, I decided I was not gonna go back. And like 6 months later, I went into business.
Wow.
And this business was able to, I owe $6,000 worth for restitution. I was able to generate that and pay that off in less than 30 days.
Wow.
I mean, 60 days.
I mean, your story is so amazing. I mean, you could have taken something very negative that happened in your life and gone in a whole different trajectory, right? But you decided to make a decision to go into business and make a change in your life. Not only did you pay off your restitution, but you've built a sustainable, growing business. And now you're sharing those skills with women.
Inside of York, Seattle.
Wow.
I have another prison in the youth center in Devon's, New York,
Okay.
and then the federal prison in New Jersey. So once a month I go to different ones, and I'm able to talk with them and look up the laws of the land, of course. And here in Connecticut it's fun because Connecticut's a business state, right? Connecticut's a women's state.
Yeah.
Because what I've learned, again, with the BBA, about grants and things like that, I could be able to let them know, you need EIN, you need this, you need that. I listened to, I was their guest speaker, they were blown away, right? It was great for me
Wow.
too. And as I talked with each and every one of them, I stayed here all day long. It was 2 sessions, and I got a chance to talk to each and every one of them as a group. And our slogan is, we're better than this.
Okay.
Okay, we're better than this.
Yeah.
And so I listened to each and every one of them, kind of like a pitch conference.
Yeah.
And I gave them the updates. Like, social media is out here now. Like, you can market your businesses on social media. EIN numbers are free. People were robbed by paying people hundreds of dollars
Oh,
for different
yes.
things that's free.
That's free. It's free
And so
services.
I was able to really talk to them, told them, when you go back to whatever city, town, make sure you connect with what's going on in your city and connect with groups, women entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Don't be afraid to tell them what you need because they will help you.
That's so helpful.
And so women always, I told them about the women, how I was up at the Capitol with the 100 Women of Business and here in Connecticut, and how we made an impact. And they were, of course, blown away again. So I've been able to share all that knowledge that I keep on getting because I'm always a student.
That's amazing. So, I mean, I thank you because oftentimes in business, people are just really focused on their business and their piece of the pie. And I think one of the things that I love about BBA is that we're always encouraging people to think not just about yourself and your family, but your community and the impact that you make in your community. And you give them back in this very special way. I mean, it has a ripple effect. Like you're impacting somebody in a system that can leave that system and start something for themselves, which will change the trajectory for their own family. And you've seen it happen for yourself. So I think it's so amazing. And then look at how God works. You reach out for one service, you get connected to somebody for some assistance. You talk to that person, and all of a sudden you get an opportunity. That is. I mean,
Amazing.
It's powerful. It's powerful, but you take that opportunity and you take it by the bull by the horns, and you're using it to make change. That's huge.
The greatest impact I had on them while I was there was I told them about my cleaning business.
Okay. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I said, here is where I received my commercial cleaning certificate, and I'm registered. And I started a business. Wow. And I'm in the process of getting out my ducks in order to be able to hire reentry people.
Yes.
I said, if you look at the introduction to my business on my website, it says, we're here for reentry.
Yes.
And so they were like, wow. I said, yes, but I got the knowledge here.
Yes.
And I took it and brought it out there.
Yes.
And they had the commercial cleaning driving, commercial driving and commercial cleaning.
Wow.
So I said, I got my commercial cleaning here, but I also got my commercial driver's license, Class B, as well, through a program.
So you believe in education though, you don't let an opportunity go for education, and I think that, you know, if folks who are listening in to us or watching, they need to understand that education is ongoing and it's lifelong.
Yes.
And when you get an opportunity to learn a new skill or improve your skills, it's important to take that
Yes.
that helps your business to grow in the long run. And so you've always taken advantage of education. That education is what has really helped you to come out, make a plan, move this business forward, and then you're giving it back. And I think that that's, you know, the cyclical nature of that is what's so important.
And never be afraid to ask for help.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying
Why
that.
do people hate to ask for help?
Yeah. Well, we're taught not to. If you think about it, right?
Yes.
We're kind of taught that we should just be by ourselves. We don't need anybody.
We're weak if we ask
We're
for
weak if
help.
we ask.
If I don't let you know I don't have it, you're gonna talk about me.
You're gonna look at me the wrong way, or you're gonna think something
Reprogram.
different. Yeah, it's just so much that we've come to this place with.
Yes.
So undoing that thinking is huge. And yes, thank you for bringing home the point that people really need to learn to ask for help. So listen, as we wrap this up today, I want you to talk about the candy cleanse, and then when you're finished, I'm gonna give you a chance to let people know how they can reach you.
Okay.
All right?
So what we did with the candy cleanse is I have a little thing here. What we did was we steeped
I'm
the
holding
tea.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
What we did was took the original tea with all the herbs in it,
Mhm.
right? And we steeped it for an allotted 8 hours. And we found out that it just tastes like water. It doesn't have a taste to it. So with our clients, we're very in tune with our clients. We asked them what could make it better. And so when we came out with the different flavor teas, we decided, why not pop this in here and make it a flavor?
Oh, already mixed, okay.
Yeah, so
flavor,
we
okay.
took the original, we took this, popped it in there, so now we can make it in several different flavors.
Wow.
And make it fun, tasteful. It gives you all your benefits here for it. We're having fun with it. People is getting, some people like watermelon, some people like tropical punch, some people like them both, and we're having fun.
I just love
And
the
you-
name, the
and-
candy cleanse. Okay, you hit me on two sides. Everybody knows I love candy. So it's the candy cleanse, it's
Yes.
specially flavored drink mixes with the cleansing ingredients in it.
And
Fabulous.
then all the products is from our company.
Okay.
We didn't go outside, so we just put these two together, have some fun, tastes so good, you forget it's a cleanse. Most people that drink it, they forget, they drink it, and I tell them, you drunk the whole bottle, they say, yeah. Some of us it has a real effect really fast, and some of us it doesn't. And I always tell people, if it goes through you really, really fast, that means your body was ready to get some stuff out. And over the days, as you be consistent, then it will die down. But a lot of people say, I need to stay in the house. I say, no, I don't think you need to stay in the house. But you do get aware that you did drink a detox. And I encourage people to do it kind of sort of at night while your body's resting.
Okay.
So that everything inside, hopefully everybody do go to the bathroom. But I know a lot of people that don't. But it is a great way to get the system rolling. Because the older we get, the more our system slow down a little bit.
We're all doing so much and so busy and
Yes.
running all the time. We need these just reminders that we need to take care of our personal health. And self-care, this is part of, self-care and really taking care of yourself. So I'm fascinated about the candy cleanse. Janice, tell folks how they can reach you.
Well, you can reach me always at 203-887-4955. And you can reach me on my Global Expansion website. And we do have shipping straight to your door at Janice, Janice, the number 5, the letter N, the number 5.com. It's Janice505.com. And you can reach me on all social media at Janice Parker.
And we'll be happy to make sure that you have that information, all right? So that you know how to reach out to Janice. Thank you so much for joining us today. That's Janice Parker from Total Life Changes. Thank you so much for joining us and for being a BBA member. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.